Plymouth are nearly gone, aren't they? To be fair to them, they're only 5 points from safety, which isn't a huge mountain to climb, but I can see them becoming cut adrift before the end of the season, Justin.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think it's worth considering and actually saying that they've probably surpassed my expectations for when it was really bad under Wayne Rooney. I was expecting record levels of terrible, well, points tallies, goals conceded, goals scored. It really wasn't looking good. So they have surpassed my expectations. Of course, that doesn't keep them in the Championship, but at the moment, it's really hard to make positive cases for them to stay in the Championship, other than they have a ability to really scrap and fight for points. That's probably not enough to see you to stay in the Championship. It's not sustainable, is it? So, yeah, it's hard to see them staying up, unfortunately.
Yeah, their 4 most recent games are not a promising sample of what's to come if that is the case, because they had their losses to Hull and Sheffield Wednesday, which were genuinely 2 of the worst performances we've seen from Plymouth this season. They beat Portsmouth, but Portsmouth absolutely dominated that game. I don't know how they lost it, really. And then lost at home to one of their big relegation rivals in Derby County, who had won just once on their travels all season prior to that. So it seems like any fight that they did have has nearly drained away, and it's led to question marks over Miron Muslic's ability as a manager and whether he's just a really good public speaker as opposed to being a good manager. I think the absolute killer, though, is Plymouth's remaining games. They are absolutely rotten. They're not facing anyone below 16th. And keep in mind, they're absolutely hopeless away. So they're relying on their home games. Their home games are against Norwich, Sheffield United, Coventry, and Leeds. So it was a mountain anyway for Plymouth to stay up. Those fixtures make it look like bloody Everest.